This is a special point in our day where we get to focus on your work through our Customer Success Awards. So how do they work? This year, we've divided our awards across 3 categories. We've had over 70 customer entries across these categories. Now, these entrants represent the rich variety of geography in that it can be applied to almost every industry. You're going to see some of their logos on screen now, but a thank you to each and every one who submitted. We've then selected 3 shortlisted entries per category. Each of these entries will receive an award today. It's my role to walk us through these entries and announce our overall category winner. So, now that the practical stuff is out of the way, shall we begin with our first category, Map Creator, where our shortlisted entries are Anglian Water, Oxygen Conservation, and 13 Housing Group. In order to reduce pollution and respond to climate change, Anglian Water have been using ArcGIS to both prioritize investment, but also proactively maintain their network. This is all through having an understanding of risk. The results of this are significant, with efficiency savings in the region of £1 million, blockages being reduced by 51%, and improved customer satisfaction. In response to the climate emergency, Oxygen Conservation have been using ArcGIS to communicate the natural capital of their land holdings. Now, this is helping staff, clients, and partners understand both the social and environmental impact of their investments. And finally, 13 Housing Group have been using ArcGIS to better support their communities through visualizing data right across their organization, from senior management to operational staff in the field. This is helping them better tailor support for communities, evidence grant applications, and ultimately create thriving places where people want to live. Now, I am delighted to announce that the winner of the Map Creator category is Anglian Water. So please join me as we watch the winning use case together and our shortlisted entries receive their awards.
Climate change is a real concern for Anglian Water. The extreme weather events we're seeing are really impacting our network. This means it's imperative we harness the power of digital technology to ensure we protect the environment.
At Anglian Water, we operate in the east of the region, from the Humber Bank all the way down to London. We serve approximately 7 million customers, and we operate within the Chirs region as well. Love Every Drop is very much our core purpose. The reason for this is we want to provide the best quality of water for our customers, and we want to understand actually how that water is transported through the water cycle, so from supply through to distribution into our customers' taps, and ultimately how we treat it and then put it back into the river. And we use maps in order to be able to understand that journey. It's how we capture all our data. It's how we can get our field technicians to understand where the water is and how it's moving. And the map creator is really essential as part of being able to visualize how we use our asset base and how ultimately the water journey is.
Some of the greatest challenges for Anglian Water at the moment are pollutions and floodings, and we want to make sure that we're protecting the environment and our customers. Within the water recycling risk tool, we've got up to 15 different factors ranging from proximity to watercourse to floodings. From using that data, we're able to be proactive and check our sewers and our network to make sure there's no issues. From using the water recycling risk tool, we're able to display our data clearly and visually. Therefore, we're able to identify where our hotspots are and target them proactively.
The project has been a massive success. In the first year of operations, we've targeted £1 million worth of saving. We've had a 51% reduction in blockages, and we've moved over 8 tonnes of debris, which is more than the size of 5 blue whales.
I'm really proud that we've won this award. It shows that by embedding digital technology into the decision-making processes within our business, we can drive change and improve performance.
I feel like this is only the start of the journey in terms of how we use the risk tool. As we develop more and more data sets and we combine the analytics together, it will allow us to much better target those sewers accordingly. We can start to bring in telemetry data, we can start to bring in machine learning and AI tools to actually give a real-time view of what's going on across our network and how we respond to it better.
Can we have a round of applause for our map creator entries? Our second category is analytical insights, where our shortlisted entries are AECOM, Valuation Office Agency, and Arcadis. One of Scotland's key roads runs alongside one of its most beautiful viewpoints, known as Rest and Be Thankful in Loch Lomond National Park. Now, in response to recent landslide events there, AECOM have been doing work to predict future hazard severity through using ArcGIS to create a 3D model looking at factors such as hydrology and terrain. This is allowing their client, Transport Scotland, to improve operational safety and make better informed decisions. Valuation Office Agency have been the government's experts in property valuation since 1910. In 2023, they're using ArcGIS to modernize the way they value and analyze properties. Over 28 million of them. And this is having a significant impact. Over 3,000 staff will be able to more efficiently value properties, and they'll also be able to provide better customer service. And finally, one of Britain's busiest train lines is the West Coast Main Line, where Arcadis have been seeking to reduce risk there by analysing historical mine workings and creating a 3D model using ArcGIS. This is helping their client, Network Rail, generate efficiency savings in the region of £1 million, and also for them to reduce health and safety risks. I'm delighted to say that the winner of our Analytical Insights category is Valuation Office Agency. So please join me as we watch the winning use case and our entries receive their awards.
We are the body that values property. We focus our main business areas on things that will be familiar to people through business rates and council tax that pays for the things that people really care about, like social care, local authorities.
So the main program we're working on at the moment is something called our Business Systems Transformation, which we refer to as BST. We are completely transforming all our systems. Currently we work on numerous software applications, some of which are around 30 years old. A decision was made to transform all of our business, and the mapping system is an integral part of that.
It's a significant overhaul of caseworking, workflow, customer front end, and for the first time it introduces geospatial capability into our organisation, which is incredibly exciting.
It looks at improving some of the processes we have, so for example, could we display them differently? And also, fundamentally, the biggest thing here is changing some of the systems we use to do property valuation. A lot of the users were having to do a lot of manual interventions to make sure that the data they had could be linked to some other data sets to make the valuation. And so what the BST is doing is actually creating this kind of integrated platforms which can provide them almost like a seamless experience.
Being able to see all the information overlaid onto maps, it gives us a much more visual idea of how the transactions are actually impacting on the valuation, so we can adjust the data and make sure that we can be as accurate as possible in our council tax banding.
We have integrated Microsoft 365 case management system with the InRule software, which is our valuation engine, with Safe FME data transformation tool. All that linked together with Esri's ArcGIS system at the heart of the solution.
So in our old ways of working, particularly when using hard copy maps, for example, well, that was a snapshot in time. It was almost always out of date as soon as you got the print of the map. Whereas, of course, with the new mapping tools, you can draw a polygon around the area you're concerned with, and you get all sorts of information back on that. You can calculate the area of it. We can see any sales on that property. Having all of this available through our new mapping software and all the evidence that supports these valuations enables us to do that analysis and actually come out with more accurate valuations.
We're thrilled to have won this award. The team have been working on this programme for a number of years, so to see it come to fruition in this way is a great moment for everyone.
Can we have a round of applause for our analytical insights? Our final category today is collaborative working, where our shortlisted entries are Transport for West Midlands, Doncaster Council, and Lincolnshire Resilience Forum. One of the significant events in 2022 were the Commonwealth Games, which were hosted in Birmingham. Transport for West Midlands used ArcGIS to create an incident management system that allowed over 30 organisations to analyse, monitor, and share information. The impact of this was that it was used during the event to aid multi-agency collaboration, but also subsequently, as a legacy from the Games, has been that these organisations have seen the value that sharing information can bring. Doncaster Council have taken an innovative approach to litter bins. It's using ArcGIS in an integrated workflow to allow for inspections, monitoring, and also understanding overall service performance. This is ultimately benefiting the citizen through allowing them to more rapidly respond to incidents and also provide better overall customer service. And finally, our final entry today is Lincolnshire Resilience Forum, who've been using ArcGIS to help prepare for major events such as floods, allowing them to consolidate data from 33 partner organisations. Now, the key benefit here is the speed in which they've been able to share information. And that is critical in emergency response scenarios where situations change quickly. Now, I am delighted to announce that the winner of our collaborative working category is Transport for West Midlands. So please join me as we watch the winning use case video and they receive their awards.
Winning the Games for Birmingham was massive. It's a complex network, and so when you add 1.5 million spectators, you have an awful lot to balance across the network, and we wanted to be able to be using innovative tools to do that. It was a really great experience in terms of collaborative working and problem solving.
I'm Stuart Lester, I'm the Head of Transport Data at Transport for West Midlands. So when Birmingham hosted the Games, there were over 1 million extra visitors, but at the same time we were trying to keep everybody moving as they would do.
Our main concern was making sure athletes, spectators and VIPs would get into the stadiums on time.
There were additional buses deployed to help move people around. There was additional rail capacity put in place. There were lots of different people from different organisations deployed out and about. So for example, someone from Birmingham City Council could see problems out on the transport network. They could enter the information. That data fed its way back to us. We were working with the police and other agencies to help resolve those problems that had been reported and feed that back out to the people in the field, so we knew collectively what was happening.
An IMS is an incident management system. It allows users to collaborate on this platform to log incidents, view what other people have put in, and then update it themselves. So it makes sure multiple agencies have the most up-to-date information. When everyone's got the latest information, decisions can be made a lot faster and then relayed onto those who need to action these decisions. During the games, the RTCC was full of all agencies, all collaborating together, all based around the IMS. So they're all putting in their individual information that they received from the people out on the network. So this was displayed on the big screen. That allowed them to see the most recent information and then update it if they knew anything different.
It's a real coming together of all the partnership across transport for the West Midlands, which has been a raving success. I think lots to take away for all of the partners involved.
Winning this award means a massive amount to Transport for West Midlands. We were able to host an international event. Winning awards related to that means that we've done a fantastic job that me, my team, are really proud of, and how we've delivered for our citizens, businesses and visitors for the region.
We've seen really positive responses from partners about how much more they want to collaborate on big events. We come along for a short time as a Games, but the legacy is much, much longer.
Let's have a round of applause for our collaborative working entries. So in closing, I wonder what it is that stays with us after a day like today. Is it the technical demos that we've seen and we're just about to see more of? Is it the scale of the event, the sheer number of people that are here? For me, what stays with me tend to be the customer stories. Now, we've just heard 9 of them, of customers using geography in different ways to better understand our world. But right now, there are almost 4,000 of us, both in person and online. I wonder how many stories we have to tell similar to that. So as we go from here, I'd encourage us not only to be a community of geographers, but also a community of storytellers. If you've heard a story today that you thought, that was interesting, why not share it? If you've got a story to tell, why not tell it? And let's see the impact that we can have not only within our community, but beyond, in helping others understand the value that geography can bring. So let's thank all our storytellers here today. Let's thank all those who entered, those who were shortlisted, and also our category winners. Let's give them one final, well-deserved round of applause.